Hey guys. Okay, so this is the first sort of sunshiny where there's been some blue sky up there. I've had the availability, to be able to get out. So here I am. I've got the ZMR250 with the Swift camera, the Swift 2 camera, and the rotor riot setup. Um, this is the temperature. -5 real feel, 50 km/h winds, 59 kilometers an hour with a gust. Now, normally there's no way I'd bring the hubs out. There was a chance of it getting blown around. Not so bad when you're flying close to the ground, but as soon as you start going up a little bit, not good at all. So it's cold, it's windy, but I think it's gonna have a nice little look at what this camera's like and see how it handles the sun. I'm not just going to face it towards the sun and see how it handles it. I'm just going to fly it around as I would normally fly around, probably a little bit slower, a bit poodly because of the wind. I've also got different props on as well. I was using the Dow Prop 6040s, but I've swapped over to the Gemfan 6045s in black. Don't know if that's going to make any real difference. So here we go. Now I'm in acro mode. It's quite funny at the end actually that I have to switch to horizon because I can't get it to stay in one place long enough for me to land it. Anyway, so the first thing I noticed with this camera actually is the blue sky. Normally with the owl I get a washed out white sky, and I can still see down in the darker areas and the shaded areas. That's pretty good. And as I go into a shaded area, I'm sure that sort of lights up a little bit anyway. Yeah, it does. So yeah, that's a nice improvement to start off with. Just having it like just a whited out sky. See, I can see into that corner as well, which is quite good. I did notice before when I was using this Runcam on the right hand side, the Runcam 2, going into the sun would black out a lot of space, especially when it was a low sun. I remember it on the video from last year. Problem is, like, I have to keep getting rid of all my original video sources, the original files, because otherwise my hard drives just get filled up way too quickly and I can't do anything. I can't render or do anything, so I have to keep getting rid of it all. So I can't actually go back and look at any of the old stuff. The only way I can do it is by looking at my YouTube videos, but I can't bother to do that. But it does look a better picture than the owl. The owl's got its benefits, don't get me wrong. It's going to be better in the lower light than the Swift. Hey, and I've had a bit of an idea as well about what I'm going to do about the GPS build. And that is because it's got a night camera on there, isn't it, the GPS build. And I also can put the HD camera on top, which is good, which is the Runcam 2, which is the video feed on the right hand side. But one of the great things about that Runcam 2 is you can actually plug a lead into the back of it, and there's an output, video output, that you put into your transmitter, or I'll connect it straight into the video input on my on-screen display board, and I can then use the Runcam 2 as an FPV, colour FPV camera, and it will also record and take pictures, which is pretty good. You can use the lead. I'll put it up on the screen. That lead there has got a circuit board, a bit of a circuit there that's got a switching ability, so I can connect it onto one of the motor outputs, because you can put 8 motors onto the board that's inside this quad that I'm flying now. And of course I'm only using 4, which gives me another 4 PWMs, pulse width modulation outputs, which is basically you just have an on and off state, 0 volt off, 5 volt on state. And so I can use that as a switch, which means I'll be able to switch the video on and off while I'm in flight, and also take photos. So that's pretty good. So that lead that I put up, I've already ordered that from Runcam. It's £3.5 or around about $4. Sorry, $5 with free shipping. So that's pretty good. So I was going to use the existing lead that I've got and just do it as a hard, just put it in and use it already. But I think I might just wait the week and then have it on the Switch as well, so I can have that facility there. It's going to be pretty tricked out, my little GPS rig, especially when I got the new motors. But I've still got to do homework on the motors. I'm watching quite a few videos and trying to learn what I can about the motors. So I'll make sure. I'm really hoping that I haven't disconnected. Yeah, I thought I'd switch off the microphone. Yeah, so it is interesting to see how this Swift is reacting with the light. The nice thing about it, of course, is it's a CCD camera, so I shouldn't really get any jello. It sees things a bit different. It scans differently to the CMOS, the line. So hopefully that's going to be nice in the summer when it comes to nice summertime flights. It's not so good out here at the minute. It's so cold, but it's just good anyway. I think it's good to get out when there's a bit of wind about, just because it keeps you on your toes, keeps you in, keeps all that sort of thing in your consciousness about, about being able to handle things in the wind a bit. Looks like what's going on in this tree. Maybe I can turn up the brightness on this camera, on the Swift. Just turn it up a little bit, not enough so it starts making the sky, look wrong. But you can actually see more. I know it looks like that the camera on the right hand side is brighter, and it obviously, you can see it is sort of like brighter set up. But when you go towards the trees, I don't know if you notice, when you go towards the trees, you get to see a lot more of that tree, like now, than you do with the camera on the right. So maybe I need to go to set down the brightness slightly on the Runcam 2 on the right. Yeah, so if anything, the Runcam 2 needs to be tamed down a little bit on the brightness. And it does look, the camera on the Swift does look a lot more like what it is in reality as well. Yeah, I think it's alright actually. I might have to do some focusing with the focus ring on it, just to see if I can get that a bit sharpened and a bit better. But maybe it's just my eyes. It could just be me, the way I'm looking for it. Maybe I'm looking for something a bit too good. But this is me now trying to bring it back in. And you'll see in a minute I switched to horizon mode. I switched already, I think. No, I'm still in acro. Because I find it quite difficult to get it to stay in one place. And I don't have my head on for flying line of sight in acro mode. I really don't. Generally what I do is I play by the rule is just do everything really slowly. But as you can see, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to get this quad where I want it to be. I'm still in acro mode at the minute. There you go, I've switched. Just switched to horizon. Because I can't get it to go where I want it to go. I don't know if it's because it's early, because I've not had 3 cups of coffee, or whether because it is so bloody cold feeling. I just can't do it. Oh, and the wind doesn't help. You can see in the trees, there's no foliage on them, but the sticks are still kind of burning out. But I'm really trying to get on my box, because I like taking off and landing on the box. And I can't get it there. I just cannot get it to stay in one place for long enough. I can hear the beeper going, because it's whining at me about the battery, and so I really want to get it on that box. But oh, screw it. Right, drop it down there. Oh, the camera's just got blown over on the tripod. Couldn't even get it on the box. There you go. Speak to you in the next one, guys. Bye.